For this project, we decided to work with a goal number 13 about climate action. Is crucial for implementing climate change and mitigation strategies in both countries, Peru and Japan. We work with 13.2, which talk about the integrate climate change measure into national policies, strategies, and planning. Our product is an academic poster with the headline Climate Change Mitigation Peru and Japan, lesson learning and future direction. A short introduction about that is climate change poses significant threats to the global environment, economy, and human society. To combat this pressing issue, countries around the world have been implementing various mitigation strategies. Peru, which is rich in biodiversity, diverse ecosystems, and vulnerable communities, has been implementing a range of mitigation strategies tailored to its specific context. On the other hand, Japan, known for this technology advancement and a strong commitment to sustainability, has been at the forefront for climate change mitigation efforts. The country has focused on energy efficiency and conservation, promoting renewable energy sources, and developing low-carbon technology. We can see a bar chart about the Japan electricity generation by full time, and also the percentage for the years 2022 and the year 2013. Peru and Japan are geographically and socioeconomically diverse countries facing unique challenges and combating climate change. Peru is highly vulnerable to the effects of climate change, including rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and melting glaciers. Japan, on the other hand, faces threats such as sea level rise, typhoons, and heat waves. Despite this difference, both countries acknowledge the need for urgent action to mitigate climate change. Peru has implemented many strategies. The first one is reforestation and forestation programs. Well, Peru has implemented initiatives to restore and expand forest cover, which help sequester carbon dioxide and mitigate climate change impacts. The second is sustainable land management practice. To promote sustainable agriculture practice such as agroforestry and soil conservation techniques to reduce greenhouse gas emission and enhance carbon sequestration. Promoting to renewable energy sources. Peru has invested in renewable energy projects including solar and wind power to reduce reliance on solid fuels and decrease greenhouse gas emission. And finally is climate finance and international collaboration. Well, Peru seeks international support and finance to enhance these climate change mitigation efforts and collaborates with other countries to share knowledge and best practice.
In Japan, there are some climate change mitigation strategies. First, energy efficiency and conservation. Japan has focused on improving energy efficiency in various sectors, including buildings, transportation, and industry, to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Second, promotion of renewable energy. Japan has been actively promoting the adoption of renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, to transition towards a low-carbon energy system. Third, low-carbon technologies. Japan invests in research and development of low-carbon technologies, including hydrogen fuel cells and advanced energy storage systems to support the transition to a sustainable energy future. Fourth, international climate finance. Japan provides financial support to developing countries for climate change mitigation projects, contributing to global efforts in reducing greenhouse gas emissions. And the next part is future directions. In this part, I'd like to talk about proposal in the future. We have taken some actions to climate change already, but I think we can add some key points. One of it is enforcing strategies. Enforcing strategy including infrastructure strengthening, disaster prevention and mitigation, protecting and utilizing natural ecosystem, and dealing with impacts on lives. By enforcing these strategies, we can make stronger society system. First, infrastructure strengthening. Both Japan and Peru can prioritize infrastructure strengthening to enhance resilience against climate change impacts and natural disaster. This includes improving the design and construction of buildings, roads, bridges, and other critical infrastructure to withstand extreme weather events. Second, community engagement and education. Engaging local communities and raising awareness about climate change is crucial. Both countries can invest in educational programs, public campaigns, and community-based initiatives to empower individuals and communities to take action and adopt sustainable practices. Third, international collaboration. Collaboration between Japan and Peru as well as with other countries is essential for addressing climate change. Sharing knowledge, experience, and best practice can accelerate progress in climate change mitigation and adaptation efforts. At last, in this part, I'd like to talk about conclusion. There are some key points. First, set concrete targets, and second, connect to community. In my opinion, the threat of climate change is severe in the world today. We need to take some actions to deal with it. For example, restore and expand forest cover, consider to how reduce greenhouse gas emissions, expand renewable energy sources that replace energy from fossil fuels, develop low carbon technology, action by government or company, and collaborate with other countries which are exposed to the same threats. For the globe, long-term thinking is required, but we must set concrete targets and make solid progressions. Also, we should connect to realization of sustainable society throughout action to climate change. Thank you for listening our presentation.